4 worst vitamins you should ditch after 60 and 4 daily vitamins to take for improved elderly health. That's what this video is about today. Are you over 60 like I am? Well, you may have heard that taking certain vitamins in the morning is something you should be doing on a regular basis. You are encouraged to take 1 pill for the heart, another pill for strengthening your bones, and maybe another one for getting rid of brain fog, and possibly one to give you more energy. So that's 4 pills altogether at the same time. Sounds like a positive thing to do, right? But here's the shocking revelation, and most seniors don't know this. Some of the same vitamins that you're taking every day may be making you sicker. Yes, that's what I said. Here's something that nobody in the supplement aisle wants you to know. After you reach the age of 60 and older, your body processes certain vitamins completely different. What protected you at the age of 40 can actually work against you after the age of 60. We are going to cover 4 vitamins to stop taking, or at least seriously rethink, and 4 that become genuinely more powerful after 60 than they've ever been when you were younger. And we're saving the best for last because the final one on the take daily list is linked to a dramatically lower risk of death from all causes. And what I'm about to reveal is actually science-backed. Now, grab your supplement bottle and let's see what's inside. We are going to start with the 4 vitamins that you should rethink after the age of 60 and older. Number 4 on the list is vitamin A in retinol form. And this is one playing both sides. Vitamin A sounds like something good, right? You always hear it is good for the skin, the eyes, and the immunity. All of that is real. But here's a catch that most people miss or just don't know. There are 2 totally different forms of this vitamin, and one of them turns problematic after 60. Retinol, which is the synthetic version of vitamin A, is packed into most senior multivitamins, and it is fat soluble. And guess what? Your body stores it. It doesn't flush it out like vitamin C does. And as you age, your liver slows down. So excess retinol starts stacking up like unopened mail that you keep meaning to handle, but you just never got around to it. So it just sits there. The sneaky symptoms: dry skin, brittle hair, dizziness, joint stiffness, and constant fatigue, all easy to chalk up to just aging. But excess retinol has been linked to increased risk of atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that seriously raises stroke risk. Here's what to do instead. Switch to beta-carotene. This is found in sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and eggs. Your body converts it to vitamin A only when it actually needs it, like self-regulating fuel tank. Retinol just keeps topping up whether you need it or not. Be sure to check your label. If it says retinol or retinyl palmitate, it's time to rethink that bottle. We're now at number 3, and that's iron supplements, the energy booster that backfires. Iron has been sold to us as an energy fix for decades. Tired? Take iron. Pale skin? Iron. Brittle nails? You guessed it, take iron. Here's the thing that most people after 60 don't realize. Iron tanks are already full. Men stop losing iron after puberty. Women stop doing so after menopause. Unless your doctor has specifically told you that you're iron deficient, you're likely just adding more iron on top of an already sufficient supply. And excess iron does not just sit quietly. It stores in your liver, your heart, and your pancreas, causing oxidative stress. Basically, making your insides collect dust, or rust, I should say. That's how I would explain it. Researchers linked iron overload to increased dementia, the risk of increased dementia, heart disease, and liver damage. That really frustrating part, the symptoms of too much iron: joint pain, fatigue, brain fog, heart palpitations, look exactly like normal aging. And so that is what most people think is happening to them. Many seniors have no idea the culprit is their well-intentioned supplement. Here's what to do instead. Check your multivitamins. If it has iron and your doctor hasn't diagnosed a deficiency in iron, switch to an iron-free senior formula. Get tested if you're unsure. It's a simple blood test. Number 2, calcium supplements. I call this the bone saver with a heart problem. This one's going to ruffle some feathers because seniors have been told to take calcium forever. Doctors say it. Commercials say it. The bottle says bone health right on the label. But here's what that label doesn't mention. After 60, your bones stop absorbing calcium as efficiently as it used to. So where does all that extra calcium go? Into your arteries, your joints, and your soft tissues. This results in calcification where you absolutely do not want it. Calcium supplements taken alone have been linked to higher risk of heart disease in seniors. Not a small risk, but a meaningful one. And the cruel irony is that your bones may not even be getting the benefit from the calcium you're taking. Here's the real problem. Calcium needs teammates. Without vitamin D3 to absorb it, vitamin K to direct it into your bones instead of your arteries, and magnesium to keep it balanced, that calcium pill is essentially wandering around looking lost in your body like an unsupervised child. Here's what to do instead. Get calcium from food, leafy greens, sardines, yogurt, and almonds. If you do take the supplement, always pair it with D3, K2, and magnesium, and use weights during exercise. This is just as important for bone density as any pill. Number 1, high-dose vitamin B6. This is the harmless one that isn't the water-soluble kind. It helps with energy, supports your nerves. It sounds completely harmless, and in normal amounts, it is. But here's where it gets wild. Unlike most B vitamins that flush right through you, B6 at high doses builds up in the nerve tissue. Over time, it becomes neurotoxic. It starts damaging the very nerves it's supposed to protect. That's counterproductive. Seniors are especially vulnerable because their livers clear toxins more slowly, and their nerves are already more fragile. The symptoms of B6 toxicity are tingling hands and feet, numbness, poor balance, muscle weakness, and brain fog. Does that sound familiar? And these are the exact same things that most people write off as just getting older. Here's the dosage trap. Many nerve support formulas pack 100 to 250 mg into a single serving. Seniors only need about 1.5 to 1.6 mg per day. Do that math. And nerve damage from B6 overload can take months, sometimes years, to recover from. Some of it does not even recover at all. That's the sad news. Now here's what to do instead. Check your supplements. If anything has more than 5 to 10 mg of B6 per serving, put it down. Get B6 from chickpeas, tuna, turkey, and bananas instead. Your nervous system will thank you. And now we're going on to the next. So I hope you're still watching. Let me pause you just for a moment, because if what I'm sharing right now is clicking for you, I don't want you trying to remember all of this or feel like you have to figure it out on your own later. I put together in a free resource the 2026 Comprehensive Health and Nutrition Guide. It's a 31-page guide that breaks down nutrition in a simple, realistic way. How food actually works in your body, how to build balanced meals without obsessing over it, and how to support things like energy, sleep, joints, heart health, and immunity as we get older. Inside of the guide, you'll find clear explanations of nutrients, portion visuals, balanced plate examples, healthy meal and snack ideas, and even a 7-day simple meal plan so that you have a starting point instead of guesswork. I also connect nutrition with everyday life, movement, mindful eating, stress, and habit building, because health doesn't come from perfection. It comes from consistency. If you want something that you can read at your own pace, revisit anytime you want, and actually use, the link for the free guide is right below this video in the description. Okay, so now we talked about the danger side. And honestly, just fixing those 4 things could make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Cutting the bad stuff is only half the game. Now we are going to talk about the other half. So continue to stay with me until the end of this video, because there are 4 nutrients that become genuinely more important after 60 than at any other point in your life. One of them is linked to a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. We'll get to that. Now, but let's start with number 4 and work our way down to number 1. Now, number 4 is magnesium, the quiet and powerful one. Nobody talks about this one. Do you have trouble sleeping like I do? sometimes? Do you suffer from muscle cramps at 2 a.m., irregular heartbeat, brain fog that just won't quit? Most seniors write these off as just aging, but a huge chunk of the time, the real culprit is low magnesium. And most people don't find out that they're deficient in magnesium until things are already off track. Did you know that magnesium runs over 300 functions in your body? Your heart rhythm, your muscle function, your nerve signaling, blood sugar regulation, bone strength, and so much more. As we age, we absorb less magnesium from the foods that we eat, and common medications like blood pressure pills and acid reflux drugs actually drain it even further. Not all magnesium is equal, though. You're going to skip magnesium oxide. It's cheap and mostly useless, and it causes digestive chaos. Instead, go for magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate instead. These actually absorb quickly. Around 250 to 400 mg per day is a sweet spot for most seniors. Here are the food sources for magnesium: spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, avocado, black beans, dark chocolate too, but in moderation. However, due to soil depletion, food alone often won't cut it. This is when smart supplementation genuinely moves the needle, and maybe you have to consider that. Number 3 is vitamin D3. I call it the master switch that your body stopped making as you get older. After 65, your skin's ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D drops by more than half. Add in spending more time indoors, using sunscreen, or living somewhere that does not get tropical sun year-round, and deficiency becomes basically inevitable. And this matters a lot. Vitamin D3 isn't just about your bones either. It's more like a hormone that touches everything: bone density, muscle strength, immune function, brain health, and mood. Low D3 has been linked to significantly higher risk of respiratory infections and a meaningful increase in overall mortality risk. And you should know that there is a dosage problem as well. Most multivitamins give you 400 to 800 IU. Seniors typically need 1,000 to 2,000 IU just to maintain healthy levels. Always choose D3 and not D2. D2 is weaker and less effective. And here's a pro tip: take it with a meal that has healthy fats, like olive oil, avocado, or salmon. It's fat soluble, so absorption will improve significantly when you do that. Number 2 is vitamin B12, the one keeping your brain in the game. Up to 1 in 4 seniors over 65 are deficient in vitamin B12. Yes, 1 in 4. And most have no idea because the symptoms look exactly like expected aging: fatigue, memory lapses, brain fog, tingling in the hands and the feet, poor balance. Here's the kicker though: it's not just about diet. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, and that acid is what separates B12 from food, so your body can use it. Common medications like antacids and metformin make it worse. You can eat eggs and salmon every day and still running low. This is something diabetics should pay close attention to, please. And this matters because low vitamin B12 doesn't just make you tired. Left unchecked, it can cause irreversible nerve damage. Some seniors get diagnosed with early dementia when the real issue is a fixable nutrient deficiency in in vitamin D3. Here's how to supplement the right way. Look for the ones that absorb better in aging bodies. Try the ones that dissolve under the tongue and bypass the stomach entirely. This could make a real difference. Your target should be 500 to 1,000 mcg daily. The good news is that vitamin B12 is water soluble, so your body flushes out any excess, and there is zero toxicity risk when you consider it. Now we are at number 1, which is omega-3 fatty acids, EPA plus DHA. A massive study done with 42,000 seniors found that those with the highest omega-3 levels had dramatically better outcomes across the board. fewer heart attacks, fewer strokes, sharper minds, less joint pain, and longer lives. Why? Well, it's because after 60, chronic inflammation becomes your body's biggest enemy. It fuels arthritis, weakens the muscles, stiffens the arteries, and accelerates brain decline. Omega 3s, specifically the EPA and DHA forms, are the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory tools that we have to counteract inflammation. DHA is literally a building block of brain tissue. EPA protects your heart and keeps blood vessels flexible. Together, they have even been shown to slow cellular aging by protecting the protective caps on your DNA. Well, here's the problem. Nearly 70% of adults over 60 in America are omega-3 deficient. Most people don't eat enough fatty fish, and our diets are loaded with omega-6 oils that push everything toward inflammation. Here's how to get enough. Aim for 2 to 3 servings a week of salmon, sardines, mackerel, or anchovies. Supplement with high-quality fish oil, providing at least 1,000 mg or combined EPA and DHA daily. Look for products tested for heavy metals, and triglycerides form absorbs best. Take it with meals. If you're vegan, then the algae-based omega-3 supplements provide DHA directly. So here's the honest truth about supplements after 60. It's not about taking more. It's about taking the right ones in the right forms, not the ones you took 20 years ago. So I want you to ditch the retinol-based vitamin A. Check your iron. Don't take calcium alone. Ditch the high-dose vitamin B6 and start giving your body what it actually wants at this stage of the game. Magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and omega-3s. Aging is non-negotiable. I am aging. But you don't need to suffer quietly through it because now you know exactly what to do. So tonight, please go check all the labels, your supplement labels. Talk to your doctor about getting your levels tested and start making the swap. Which one of these supplements surprised you the most? Drop it in the comment section. I would love to hear it. I read every single comment. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button below, subscribe to the Nature's Healing Corner channel, and turn on notifications so that you never miss another important health information in a video form like this one. Remember, what you put on your plate today become the clarity, the strength, and the independence that you carry into tomorrow. Grab that free resource that I mentioned before, like the 2026 Comprehensive Health and Nutrition Guide. It is a great companion to your health journey. The link will be in the description below, and it's free. Don't leave it behind. You'll be glad that you got it. Stay sharp, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching and staying until the end.